All right, so we've been doing a lot of HPLC assays, and from the HPLC assays, we've found that chitosan by itself absorbs metal ions extremely well. Okay, so here we've showed a little bit of this to you already, but let's see here. Here we go. So we've tried to remove metal iron, with activated carbon in EDTA, activated carbon covalently bound to ethylene diamine, and just activated carbon by itself. And we've seen various amounts of removal just from the activated carbon, which is interesting. And we did the same thing with chitosan. And chitosan removed a very high amount of the metal. In this case, we're dealing with copper. So we tried to just look at chitosan by itself, and this is chitosan material here if it's been kind of saturated. So you take a little bit of chitosan, put it with a little bit of acetic acid, bring the pH up to down to about 3, and then bring it back to about 7, and you get this white gelatinous material. Okay, and so we put some of that gelatinous material into our pump here. Okay, and then we flowed over it this 2.5 millimolar copper sulfate solution. Now I don't know if you can see there, but this 2.5 millimolar copper sulfate solution has a little bit of a blue color to it. And I don't know if you can see through this, but after we flowed it through here, you can see that that blue color is concentrated in that filter there. So the bottom of the filter, you can see a blue color, because that is the chitosan, which is bound all of the metal. And then we also took samples of the solution that flowed through and compared it to our standard curve. And found that we passed through 200 milliliters of 2.5 millimolar copper sulfate, and the first 10 milliliters, 92% of the copper was removed. The second 2 milliliters, 97%. The last 10 milliliters, 98%. So we're getting essentially all of that copper removed. Now this is our standard curve that we created for the measurement of copper with the HPLC. So it really looks like the copper is being absorbed by just the chitosan itself. And so all we have to do is we put a little bit of chitosan at the bottom of our filter pump here, and we just pump the solution through, and it seemed to work really, really well. So kind of interesting news. Okay, talk to you later.